Okay, so we're here with Luke Curran, Brisbane Lions Academy Manager. How are you going, Luke?
Good, thanks, Sean. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Look, we're here to discuss all things Brisbane Lions Academy and, of course, the upcoming Academy Series. How are you looking forward to it?
It's been a long summer, but the boys are going pretty well at the moment, so they're pretty keen to get stuck into games now. We've got a couple of practice games against Sandgate and Margaret Quaffle teams, so now the boys are ready to jump into the Academy Series and look forward to taking on the Gold Coast in round one.
Exactly right. So it's Gold Coast versus Brisbane Lions, round one, March 25th. That's when it's kicking off. Could there be a little bit of a rivalry in the making here?
There's also always a bit of a healthy rivalry between the two clubs at all levels. So from our senior team, it flows down through the NAFL and also the academy. So the boys know each other pretty well and play a lot of junior footy with each other and against each other. But when it comes time to pull on the academy jumper, I'm sure they'll be quite keen to show who's boss.
So just a little bit more in depth on the footy side of things. What's the preparation been like for the guys?
The boys have been training hard since early November, so they've been doing 3 or 4 sessions a week, a combination of footy and fitness and some off-field education. So we try and sort of mimic an AFL pre-season as much as we can with the limited time we have. So the boys have been training pretty well. Fitness is good. They've been doing a lot of good stuff over the last 2 weeks with their match practice, and now looking forward to the games.
Anyone in particular with a few tricks up their sleeve that we can have a look out for?
There's a few familiar names in sort of Jack Clayton and Colin Ballon are going pretty well, and 2 boys in the National Academy. And, guys like Jack Payne, Reed Gordon from the Sunshine Coast who are doing some good things. Ben Sloan, Brock Aston, who've played a bit of NAFL football this last year. And then some of our 17-year-olds have really stepped up this year, like Cody Stackelberg, Tom Matthews, Justin Curry, to name a few. And Caleb Franks has been really good last month as well.
It's always good to have a few names to look out for, isn't it?
It is. The punters always love a few names to keep an eye on and create a bit of good discussion week to week after each game.
Now, it's sort of the beginning, I guess, of the draft year, but how do you go about approaching that topic with the guys?
We tell the boys not to worry too much about the end goal, which is obviously getting drafted, and there's a fair bit to happen between November and last year and the draft this year, so some of the stuff they can't control, so we sort of try and focus on the here and now, getting their preparation right, getting their skills right, and then going to games with a clear focus that they can work on and focus on, and hopefully the results come down the track.
You must be happy with the new structure of the competition.
Yeah, we're really excited to be able to play as Lions Academy in a Carnivals type series. So previously we played a lot of practice games, then we handed them over to the AFL Queensland program. But as a club and as an academy, we're pretty keen now to play some games in our own right and show people what we can do.
Just on a little bit more of a broader scope, I guess, is there anything that the academies do that people might not be aware of, perhaps maybe even outside footy?
It's probably a lot of the off-field stuff we do, so we try and do a lot of off-field education around what it takes to become an AFL player. That's from everything from diet, nutrition, hydration, recovery, strength, along with goal setting, managing the time, how to handle anxiety and performance anxiety and recovery and sleep. So there's a lot of stuff that becomes important this year for the boys that will hopefully help them perform on-field pretty well.
Maybe I could take a few tips as well.
For sure, you can find you some.
Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers,
and I look
Sean.
forward to looking at the Academy Series when it starts.
Thanks, Sean.